Are you guys asked to take pictures often?
I have a few.
Really?
Yeah.
Does anybody ever ask you about posse comitatus?
No, sir. No.
Are you familiar with it? No? I'm allowed to film all this stuff, right? Yeah, I'm a tourist, right? Yeah, thanks. Well, you know, that's what they're worried about this day and age, man. That's for sure. That's why you gotta ask. But you know, with Google Earth these days, anybody can see just about anything. So, but you know, there's tons of videos on YouTube of police officers coming up to people who are filming in a public place and telling them that they can't film. Well, anything in a public place is okay to film. Really?
Reasons to film different buildings.
Right.
If we're going to building that's particularly important, federal building,
Yeah.
World Trade Center, they'll stop you, no question. There's no doubt about it.
But you still have a legal right to film it. All right.
You to delete it, to be on the safe
But they can't force you to delete it, can they?
They can.
Yeah.
Like these things cooperating, but that's. I'm not saying nobody. Like you said, you can Google Earth and you can find anything you want.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
But people film particular things for particular reasons. I mean, you can film this, like you said.
It's a public place, right?
I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah. No, I'm curious because a lot of these videos they end up going nowhere, where it's just a pissing match. The guy's saying, you know, these are my rights. Are you detaining me? Kind of deal, asserting their rights, and the officer is coming from his perspective of trying to maintain the peace, and it goes nowhere, and you know nothing happens, and it's a waste of time, in my opinion. But you go on YouTube,
It's time to a point where anything is possible these days, and people come down there and they surveillance us, and they surveillance the buildings. They look for weak points, whatever they need to do, because I mean, look, the towers got hit. You know, I mean, anybody can do any kind of terrorist act.
Yeah.
A little bit of information helps, no matter how they get it.
Well, we belong to the group of people that are asking questions about the collapse of Building 7. Are you familiar with what happened with Building 7? Yeah, I am. I'm filming it. I mean, I'm in a public place, but Building 7 was the third tower that fell at 5:20 in the afternoon. And we just asked questions, you know, why in the 9/11 Commission report did they not fully go into this 47-story building falling in 6 seconds? Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, that was one of the questions we had, and, you know, you go on YouTube.
Filming other buildings and other...
Well, my buddy over here...
It would answer your question.
What's that?
Is it by you filming other monuments and other buildings would answer your question?
No, that's an aside. This is a completely different aside. I'm interested in some of the artwork and symbolism here. But as an aside, you know, oh, go ahead. All right. Thanks, boss.
Number 2.
All right, so let's get a take on these pieces of strange text. All right, so right away, here's the first thing that gets my attention. Hunger does not breed reform. All right, what does that mean? Hunger does not breed reform. I'll tell you what my first take on that statement is. And I got to read the totality of these pieces of writing. But hunger is when people will stand up. When somebody is hungry, they're going to come against the authority and the slave masters and stand up. Until then, they're going to be apathetic because they're fed. And until your child doesn't have enough food to eat, until that child is hungry, you won't see a true revolutionary uprising. That guy was just taking pictures of us for some reason. This guy right here. He's walking away now, but he just had his phone zoomed right in at us. Not sure if that was coincidental or not, but obviously we're making ourselves a target with my loud mouth, and